I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wow, the Pledge of Allegiance that I said says under God. But the actions I see going on in this great nation are anything but godly. How many judges consult God before they make a ruling? How many legislators consult God before they pass a bill? We are a Christian society, and our governing body is the Bible. Let's see what the Bible says about it. Right here in 1 Psalm, blessed is the man that walketh not in counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But I don't see any godliness going on. I see man doing things to accommodate themselves. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let me back up. My name is Telvin Boss. I'm the Director of Operations here in Atlanta, Georgia for Veterans Connection. And this is Operation Firing for Effect. Our National Director, Gene Symes, could not be here, so I'm filling in. I'm also the president of PASS, which is Parent Action Syndrome, and we are taking back and protecting our families. We're here today to talk about this great epidemic that's affecting us, which is the lawless society we live in. You say, why lawless? Because when judges don't have to follow the law and they're supposed to be there to uphold the law, we have a problem. I, like many of my veteran brethren, have took an oath to defend this great nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Well, we have a domestic enemy right here. It's our state and local judges. You say, why are they an enemy? Because they are terrorizing the courtrooms that they govern. As the Honorable Doug C. Pullen said, and I quote, "When I was elected to the bench, I stopped reading the law because I am the law." Wow. You are the law? That I thought the state and local levels were supposed to uphold the law, and the laws were made on a federal level. That's why they supersede anything at the state and local level. Wow, that's really amazing. You are the law. Or let's look at what was said to this veteran, Sergeant Major Paul Cousins, has 3 Purple Hearts. Excuse me. You have no constitutional rights in my courtroom, Sergeant Major. You have no rights in my courtroom. I am the law in my courtroom, Sergeant Major. And this was said once again by the Honorable Doug C. Pullen. What is wrong with this? This is a warrior that fought to defend this country. Fought to defend so that Judge Doug C. Pullen could have a courtroom. With scars on his arms from where he's taken live fire and was injured. You have the audacity to say this? What happens to a society when they stop respecting their warriors? We crumble. What happens to a society when they don't take care of their children and they're letting them being removed from loving families and loving homes? What happens? I tell you what happens. Suicide rate is higher in veterans and teens than it's been in the last 15 years. Wow. Suicide rate. You have people killing themselves because they can't deal with it anymore. Because this unlawlessness has pushed them into a corner to where they can't deal. What's wrong with this, people? What's wrong? There are no words. I'm almost speechless. What's wrong with this? When are we going to wake up? When are we going to start respecting the men and women that wrote a blank check with their lives You say, well, they had the option to enlist. Well, if they didn't exercise that option, you wouldn't have any warriors to protect this great nation. You wouldn't have any warriors to give you freedoms that aren't really free. But you want veterans to fight for everything that they get. Why? They fought for you. You should be giving them everything that they're owed. You should be harnessing these state and local judges that are garnishing their disability compensation. USC 38-5301, look it up. Why do you have to fight for a law that already exists? Why do you have to get a high-priced attorney with these ridiculous retainers, $2,500, $3,500, $5,000? When you're already disabled, you don't have that type of money. That's why you receive disability compensation. Because it's compensating you because there's something wrong. You're not employable. You're not Donald Trump. You're not rich. So how can you pay these ridiculous retainers and then watch your counsel drop you in the middle of a trial after they took all your money? Ask Ernie Pradmore down in Florida. This man is 72 years old and a judge wants to lock him up for 6 months. 6 months. Because he won't pay alimony based on his disability compensation. What's wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with it. It's illegal. There's a law protecting that. I say again, USC 38, Area 5301. This man is 72 years old. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture when people don't want to get involved and say, no, that's wrong? Society doesn't want to come to his defense. I looked at the amount of money we've sent Japan, and today on Yahoo, I believe it was up past $1 million. But you have your warriors right here struggling. We can send money and efforts to Japan, but we cannot fix our own borders. If that's not terrorism, I don't know what is. So I tell you how we're going to fix this problem. We're going to fix this problem because we're coming to your doorstep, Mr. Congressman, Mr. Congresswoman, Commander-in-Chief. You said a change has come. You're right. It has come. And we're coming. We're scraping together every little bit that we can to get there. And we're coming. And I want you to look us in our face. Directly in the face of our homeless vets, our injured vets, and tell us that you're not going to help. Thank you, and God bless America.